Can I ask you something? When was the last time you looked at someone else's life and suddenly felt bad about your own? I mean, seriously. Maybe it was their marriage, their house, their ministry. Here's a big one for me. Their body, their finances, their success. And in a matter of moments, really what started as admiration became comparison. And comparison, it has a way of stealing things from us. It steals gratitude. It steals joy. It steals contentment. Because comparison makes us focus literally on what we don't have instead of what God has already given us. How many of you done that? I will be the first to raise my hand and say, yep, I've done that. A lot. Thank God for His grace and healing. My goodness. And I think that's one of the biggest struggles, y'all, that we face because we're constantly looking into each other's lives. We see the vacation, the promotion, the happy family photo, the success story. And we start believing that everyone else's life is better than ours. But you see, here's the problem. We are comparing our real life to someone else's highlighted reel. Think about that for a minute. Like the reel of their life. We're comparing it, our behind the scenes, to their best moments. You know I'm right, because we do this all the time. And that's not a fair comparison. The truth is, every person you admire has struggles. You just don't see them. Every marriage has hard days. Every family has challenges. Every person carries burdens. You just don't see them in the picture, do you? Galatians 6:4. Each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone, without comparing themselves to someone else. God never called you to be her. He never called you to live her story. And He never asked you to carry her assignment. He created you with a purpose that belongs uniquely to just you. And the more time you spend staring at someone else's lane, the less time you spend walking faithfully in your own. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Seriously, comparison will convince you that you are behind. Comparison will convince you that you're missing out. Comparison will convince you that you're not enough. Here's the truth. Comparison, it's a liar. Because your value doesn't come from being prettier than someone else. Man, did I have to suck that one in and say that one so many times to myself. The years that I spent comparing myself to those that were prettier than I am. And I learned something. There's always going to be somebody prettier, period. No matter what. And then we see more success in someone else. More talented than someone else. But I realized that my value, it comes from being a child of God. Period. Nothing else. Maybe today the answer isn't to try harder. Maybe the answer is to look away. Stop measuring. Stop comparing. Stop counting what everyone else has. And start thanking God for what He's already done in your life. Because gratitude and comparison cannot live in the same place for a very long time. One's going to push the other one out. So if your comparison has been stealing your joy, friend, it's time to take your eyes off everyone else and put them back on God. Because peace isn't found in keeping up with other people. Peace is found in trusting the path God has given you. And when faith meets real life, sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is stop comparing and just simply start thanking.